take a look at the starting 11 for John Gall. He sends out a 4-3-3, and they make 3 changes from their last match, a 1-1 draw at the hands of Austin Ennis. Those changes are Makai Joyner, Seth Antwi, Caden Glover, and Juan Kuzain. All of those young men came off the bench last match for St. Louis. They will now. So Melvin Rivas is our referee, blows the whistle, and we begin. St. Louis. Coach Hackworth has intimate knowledge of St. Louis soccer. He's been an interim at this level. He's been the head coach at the second team level. He's been with the first team as an assistant. He's worked with multiple players over the course of his time. Perez is one of them. It really felt like Perez needed to go on loan to get away from the city of St. Louis, where he grew up, to really grow not only as an athlete, but as a young man. Miguel Perez has come back energized, playing at a high level like a lot of these young men for St. Louis. Makai Joyner trying to control on the inline. He'll retreat. Give off to Kuzain. Draws it in. Jaskalainen hits it. Jaskalainen still with it. And it's wide of the mark. And it's all said and done. They are very rarely quiet. Over the course of this unbeaten streak, they've scored multiple goals in 10 of 12 matches. They've scored 3 or more goals in 8 of 12. Perez, a big header forward. Augusto returns the favor. Tyrick Scott can't take over. And now Jaskalainen thought he had Joyner. This might be a chance for North Texas to attack. Anthony Ramirez finds Garcia. Diego Garcia. Olivares claiming he didn't take a touch. And it will be a goal kick. So the center referee agreeing with his claim. You see Diego Garcia laboring a bit as he was walking back to his midfield position. That'll be something to watch for the remainder of the match. Olivares tried to locate Kuzain. Now Texas wins the ball. They will retreat. Dubois played prior with New Mexico United. Assumed he had already scored this season because of his work rate. Now Diego Garcia leaves it for Enes Sali. Sali tries to center. Cut out by Gabriel Makina. Eroyame, long shot. And Olivares, again, especially with Caden Glover, because Eroyame was able to take the ball right off his boot. Olivares is a good goalkeeper. With time, he'll be able to track them. This is not something that St. Louis wants to continue to allow, because as the match wears on, North Texas will continue to grow in confidence. Already 14 wins on the year for St. Louis. Last year they had a team record 16. And with 7 weeks remaining, we'll look to break that team record in the regular season. Essel takes the ball away from McSorley. Solly has to wait for this. Now Tyrick Scott can't combine. And McSorley sends the ball the other way. JT Harm sweeps it out. He's out of goal. So the shot from Jaskalainen hits the post with a sensational shot. Again, gets it out of his feet very quickly. Harm's diving, couldn't get to it. And with 2 men there, neither could. So a wide open match just behooves everyone, including the fans. Olivares in a tight spot. does just enough at the edge of the box to clear it away. Harms in no hurry. Tyreek Scott able to cushion it down. Ramirez is there. He dumps it back over the top. And Tyreek Scott tries to take it on the volley. And it hits the top of the netting. It was the right idea with Olivares off his line to try to take it first time. Could not keep it down. Once again, North Texas attacking the St. Louis defense by playing direct. Now Emil Jaskalainen has a man off his left shoulder. It's Tyson Pierce who picks it up. Pierce plays the ball into the box. It's Joyner free, and he finds the back of the net. 14 goals on the season for Makai Joyner, and St. Louis in the blink of an eye leads 1-0. How quickly things can change as this ball bounces right to Makai Joyner. He was left unmarked. Caden Glover made the run to the top of the six, and with Glover unable to earn the possession, the ball just... North Texas still yet to score now in 2 matches in 1 half. And at the break, your halftime score, North Texas 0, St. Louis 1. Well, we've had our halftime. Now it's time for half number 2. Melvin Rivas blows his whistle, and we're underway at Choctaw Stadium for this rematch of the 2024 Western Conference Final. But you showed your ability to get into good spots. Just have to execute. Kuzain, now Jaskalainen, but Essel speeds through to win possession. Essel! An absolute rocket! And North Texas is on the board. Talk about coming out on the front foot. Aaron Essel from downtown Dallas takes this strike, and the Spiders are awake now as he hits the top corner. McKenna launches this ball long. Gavin Gall is able to take it away. One possession for North Texas. And we'll see what type of confidence that brings to the home side. You could tell that they might have been a little discouraged at the end of the half after giving up the goal. Now Jaskalainen finds McSorley, and St. Louis is back in front. St. Louis with a response. And Brendan McSorley with a little toe poke past JT Harms. Now for the 11th time in the last 13 matches, St. Louis has scored multiple goals. Joyner, sensing the pressure of Anthony Ramirez, takes the foul. It's one thing to note, St. Louis has given up goals over the course of this unbeaten streak. They have just 3 clean sheets through the 12 matches, but their scoring has been that much more. And another good ball to Tyson Pierce. Now Jaskalainen can't finish. It was JT Harms that made the save. An excellent early ball from Tyson Pierce. And Aaron Issel holding on to possession. And he will earn a foul. After where he took his last shot from and scored. Liable to take one from distance again. A light foul. And it will be an opportunity for North Texas to have a free kick. It was from about this distance where Pedrinho versus Austin played a wonderful ball right at the top of the 6, and Alvaro Augusto could not finish. Might be the target here. Ramirez will shoot. Olivares makes the save. Caleb Swan keeps possession. He can't work around Jaskalainen, who just boots it forward. But Oyame with plenty of speed to stop the attack. So from Ramirez, it could have been service or a shot. It ended up being a save was necessary from Christian Olivares. Could have popped anywhere. There's a foul. So Makai Joyner now will make way for Mateo Kidd. Joyner with his 14th goal of the season. Solly, quick throw in. Salazar trying to win it for North Texas and does. Now Swan can't connect with Solly down the left side. And St. Louis not in a rush. Mateo Kidd makes the run, however, and will pick it up. Kidd stings the gloves of JT Harms. But Mateo Kidd made the run right through diagonally. There for Gavin Galt. If this result was to hold, St. Louis would go for matching the record for unbeaten versus Sporting Kansas City in their next match. Jaskalainen finds himself behind the back line, but he's blocked away by JT Harms. So Harms making some key saves here late to keep his side alive for a result. Kidd trying to turn. He'll keep possession. Now this shot! Skies over the crossbar. It was Timothy Clancy III. Won earlier in the season, 3-0, and then won at Energizer Park 2-0. This one has been their toughest test. Right now, earning the grade necessary to pass that test. Jaskalainen showcasing amazing skill to keep possession. Now Mateo Kidd loses the ball. Kidd wins it back. Mateo Kidd shuts the door. And St. Louis leads by 2. 3-1 over North Texas. Mateo Kidd, after losing possession, won it back and had one idea. That's finish. And for Mateo Kidd, he now has 6 goals on the year. And there is the final whistle. And St. Louis still unbeatable.